Hey Just Start Gang, you're still stressing because you only get 10, 20, 30 new followers a month. You believe that you tried everything, you have all these hashtags, and nothing seems to be changing. Well, may I suggest that you're doing it wrong? Yeah, in this video, I'm gonna let you know 11 critical hashtag mistakes that you may be committing right now that's killing your engagement, your chances for new followers, and new potential clients. Hello, Just Start Gang. It's Shanique here from StartWithNeeks.com, the home of the Just Start University, the one-on-one mentorship program for you, new and aspiring Christian online entrepreneurs. So if you want to learn how to build an online profitable business, then be sure to subscribe to my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram so you know just to do that with my tips and advice. Yes, here are 11 crucial mistakes that I see new entrepreneurs, small business owners, coaches, and consultants make all the time on Instagram. And if you want to learn how to really maximize your Instagram strategy, be sure to watch this video right after you learn all the mistakes that you want to avoid right now. The first mistake that you are probably committing right now is using way too much of a popular hashtag with way too many posts within that hashtag. If the hashtag has more than 1.5 million posts, this hashtag is way too big for any account that has less than 10K following, and maybe too much for someone who has more than 10K followers. So what you want to be doing is making sure that your hashtag suits your following and makes sense for you to be visible. If you are in a hashtag that has way too many posts, you're just going to be hidden within the recent posts. The moment you post, there's gonna be hundreds, maybe even thousands posts that goes right over you and fizzles you out. How do you check how many posts are in a hashtag? Well, you just go ahead and search, and you can find it right on the explore page in the tag portion, or once you click the tag, or if you are searching tags, you can find it right under or right above the following button. Your second mistake is that you're not using hashtag that is relevant to your post. So you may be thinking, if I use a really popular hashtag, which we just spoke, that is not the best thing to do. You might be thinking that
I'm using a really popular hashtag, a lot of people are using it, I'll get noticed, I'll get the engagement, the likes, or what have you.
Well, as we just talked about previously, it's not going to work. You're going to get lost in the sauce and nobody searches you. So what you want to do is making sure that you have relevant posts that people in your audience will be searching and relevant to the actual picture. So if you are a food page, using a hashtag that is home decor is not going to help you, because someone who's searching home decor is not going to stop on cake pops if they want to learn how to furnish their living room. That's what they are spending their time on. They don't want to be wasting their time on your food page. So you're going to have less click through not using the proper hashtag for the post. Again, you may be a home decor page, but if for some reason you're using content about cake pop, which you probably don't want to be wasting your time doing that, then you want to be using hashtag cake pop, and maybe someone will find you there. But again, if someone's searching cake pop and they find your page and you're a home decor page, again, they probably won't follow you because they want to learn about baking or something. So use hashtags that are relevant to your post so that you have a better click through when people are searching that hashtag that want to find content regarding the hashtag they're searching. The third mistake is using way too many hashtags. Instagram just recently now gives you a message that you do have too many hashtags, more than 30 hashtags, but make sure that you're keeping it at 30. My sweet spot is 15 to 25. However, some people say you might as well just use them all, but it also looks better when there's less hashtags. Some people are a little picky when it comes to seeing all these hashtags. They'll aesthetically, it's pleasing when you have less hashtags. But again, if you want the visibility, you want to maximize your visibility, go ahead and use 30, might as well. But if you're using really great strategic hashtags, 25 is going to be good enough. So be sure to watch this video if you want to set up your hashtag grouping and maximize your strategy without having to use all 30. The fourth mistake that you may be committing right now is using hashtags that are relevant to your industry and relevant to your social peers, but not relevant to your ideal client. You want to be using keywords that your customer would be searching. It is less likely that a customer or a client would be searching success biz coach, they're probably looking for something like marketing tips or Instagram strategies, something like that, so that they can find the specific need for their business. Yes, they may be searching success coach, that'd be a little bit more understandable, but you want to think of, if I was a person in need, I need help, I need a service, I need a product, what would I be looking for? Maybe searching acne care or skin relief. Maybe that's what a client may be looking for a new skincare product, or vegan products, vegan skincare products. It's something that they're probably more inclined to be searching than cruelty-free products. Probably less likely. So you want to think of keywords that your ideal client or ideal customer would be searching to find you. If you're using more industry niched or industry generic hashtags, you're probably going to be attracting more of your competitors or social peers, which sometimes isn't bad because maybe they're looking for someone to collaborate with. But again, if you want more visibility and more engagement on your page for the sake of more followers and for the sake of more sales, then you want to be using hashtag that an ideal client would be searching, using keywords that they know and they understand. Your fifth mistake is that you're not following hashtags. Basically not a mistake on actually using the hashtag, but you want to maximize being able to find your ideal client as well and be able to engage with people using hashtags that relate to your industry. Then in return, you get that engagement back and more people on your page, more engagement on your page. Instagram will see you as a page that gets people staying on the platform a lot longer. Instagram will see that you have great content with the engagement. So following hashtags that your ideal client may be using will help you to engage with potential clients and be able for them to see your page when you're commenting on their post, or you're liking their post, you're watching their stories. Give yourself some time, maybe 3-5 hours a week that you put aside for specifically seeking out ideal clients, seeking out engagement with your audience, so that you can boost your authority and your trust amongst people, so that you become more visible. So when you follow hashtags, that would help you so much more, because even if you're scrolling on your Instagram feed, hashtags do come up that you're following. Just like you would follow a account, those hashtag posts do show up on your feed as well, and it'll kind of prompt you to like, hey, I don't follow this girl, which makes you more aware, but also it gives you ability to engage with other people that you may not be following or may not be following you, so you get that attention on your page. So be sure to follow hashtags that your ideal audience, your ideal client would be using on their post, and engage with them. Your sixth mistake is not using branded tags. So more niche tags that it uses your brand specific slogan, logo, name, whatever, a word or phrase that makes sense to your brand. You're not maximizing on the potential for people to specifically find you. Again, I mentioned a lot more about that in this video. What it will do for you is that when you begin to grow and you get brand recognition, people could start searching a slogan that you use. For me, as example, I have this slogan, just start. As I promote my new Instagram mastery checklist, which is totally free, I can start using the hashtag Instagram mastery, which is more niche to me. So when people want to find me specifically, or they came across my post once upon a time, but all they can remember is Instagram mastery, they can go ahead and try to search that hashtag and they will find me. And because it's super niche to your brand, you are most likely going to be the only post in that hashtag. Therefore, it's easier for someone to find you. So be sure to start using branded or very, very niched hashtag, so people that come across your page or just think about you ever so lightly from a crossing will find your page a lot more easier. Your next mistake is keeping your hashtags really messy or really clumpy. It's not a huge mistake, and it won't really hurt your visibility, but it just looks good. So instead of having all your hashtag in a huge paragraph form, keep it in a clean list. Whether you put some in your captions and some in your comments is a good idea too. Keep your hashtags clean. Another mistake that you may be committing right now is that you don't go back to your less performing post and either remove hashtags or add new hashtags. So what you can do actually is that you can refresh your post by getting it back into the recent page by using fresh new hashtags. It's an SEO trick that I don't know if anyone else has told you, but you can do it. I would suggest that you spend so much time or waste so much time going back to all your posts and just redoing up the hashtag. I probably wouldn't do that. But if you really believe that the specific content had good value, you may have not optimized the hashtag correctly back then, and you want to kind of boost up that post, then you could go back and use some effective hashtags that will help that post. But if it wasn't working because maybe you're rebranding and it doesn't connect with your audience, then don't waste your time. Just use it on posts that you just kind of messed up in the hashtags, or you find that a certain hashtag isn't working and you want to kind of just boost it up a little bit and get that back out in the algorithm a little bit. Go ahead and kind of re-SEO, revamp your hashtags on your less popular page so you get that back up and running in the algorithm. The 10th mistake is using the same 30 hashtags over and over and over again. So the first reason why that's a mistake is because Instagram may flag you as spam using the same hashtags over and over again. The second mistake as to why you shouldn't be doing that is because you kind of cripple your ability to be visible throughout different hashtags. So what you want to do is switch up your hashtag ever so often. I would say do more research or re-research your hashtags every few months. While you're doing your hashtag research, be sure to make 3 to 5 different hashtag groups that you're using throughout the week. So if you post 3 times a week, then you should be using 3 different hashtag groups for each of those posts. So you're switching it up, you're getting more visibility throughout your hashtags, and Instagram does not see you as a spam page. I personally do use some of my hashtag over and over again, and it's usually just my niche or my branded hashtags that I consistently use, but that's like a few out of all the hashtags that I always switch up between my groups, okay? So be sure to be using 3 to 5 different hashtag groups of 30 or 25, whatever you want to use throughout your page. And then ever so often, every few months, completely revamp and refresh your Instagram hashtag, because your page may be growing, so you can use more popular tags because you can compete with it. Now you've reached 10K, or realize that some of the average tags have got too popular and you're not really performing there. So you always want to be actually moving around your hashtags, bumping some in and adding some out, so that you're consistently taking advantage of the amazing gift that hashtags can do for your visibility and gaining more followers and more customers in your business. The last mistake that you're committing is copying someone in your industry or a social peer, copying their hashtags. Like, don't do it. I get it. It takes a while to make these groups. It does. But if you just think that I'm just going to go ahead and find someone who's similar to me and just copy and paste all these tags, it's just not going to work, because you don't know their marketing strategy. You don't know why they've used it. And again, you still want to be able to use different relatable hashtags according to the post, according to the content that you share. If you think that you're gonna go to another business coach and just use their same hashtag, doesn't make sense, because what if their positioning is different? What if they kind of maximize in the marketing portion and you are in the branding portion? Your hashtags won't coincide with what they're doing or who they're trying to attract. So just do your own research on your hashtag. Yes, some may make sense, but you still have to research if that makes sense to your business at the end of the day. So don't copy and paste and like, okay, this is great, they just did all the research for me. It may still not make sense to your branding and who you want to reach into your business. So do not copy other people's hashtag groups. Okay? All right, I always invite you to go over to my Instagram, DM me if you have any questions, comment below any hashtag mistakes that you are currently committing and now you are going to avoid, and you're going to switch things around because now you know it's a whole mistake. Comment below and let me know which one you have committed. And be sure to subscribe to my channel because I post videos just like this and so much more about building an online profitable business for new and aspiring Christian online entrepreneurs. But as you wait for my next video, be sure to watch these 2 videos. Just start gang. I'm so thankful that you are here. Keep sharing the good news and keep up the great work. I'll see you in my next video.